headlines, they ain't even know. Tryna air them out, they tryna keep it low. This the gossip everybody finna talk about. Welcome to the Mac and MEEKA show. New headlines, they ain't even know. Tryna air them out, they tryna keep it low. This the gossip everybody finna talk about. Welcome to the Mac and MEEKA show. International, ain't worried about no state line. Once Mac and MEEKA get them know it's making headlines. Every Friday night.
Welcome to Mac and MEEKA Live! Yeah, shout out to Beagle's in the building. And shout out to you guys. You're here. What's up, everybody? Matt, go ahead.
How y'all doing out there tonight? Yeah.
Listen, we appreciate everybody for coming out. We have a very special guest in the building. My bad. I'm over here messing up his phone. But shout out to Young and Traveling Massage. He's in the building. Legendary Visions always here. TJL Blaze, Teddy T, and Stefan, Live Events TV. We appreciate y'all. So, Mac, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. We finally did another dance video after like a year break.
Did you?
Yeah, with E and them. So we did that. So that'll be coming soon to my Instagram.
Y'all didn't have me there to compete, right? No, I'm just I'm trying to get in his video. That's why I'm so close to him, guys.
I'm still in this accelerator program and still continuing to learn more things about that. And I got to travel to Texas next Saturday for some meetings with like NASCAR, WWE. Yeah, so I'll be out there from.
I want to come.
The 26th.
WWE.
Yeah.
It's just the meetings, though, right?
They actually have like as a WrestleMania. Something's coming up out there though, but
I want to go. Listen, me and my kids are obsessed.
I'm going for the meetings.
I'm obsessed. Shout out to the Miz. Like
they might try to get me to become a wrestler.
You should. There's mad money in wrestling.
I'll pop up and I'm not trying to do like.
You wildin', bro.
I'm really not wildin'. I'm just trying. I get it.
Listen, I don't know if you get it, man.
I've been retired for a long time, so I really.
But you don't have to do too much because you could be.
I won't want to do too much.
That's what I'm saying. But so you could just.
But it's what I'll pop up.
Be your personality and not just pop up, but just be you. And you don't have to do too much, but just be there every Sunday. Was it Monday Night Raw? And I guess you said Thursday night.
No, I get there on Saturday. I don't know what night that is.
Oh, okay. I don't know what Saturday is, but I know Raw is Monday.
I spoke to them on a Zoom call, and everybody nominated me already.
Yo, nominate, and then you can listen. I want Nia to be a wrestler. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I really do. So, like, I have my kids planned out, and I think Nia should be a wrestler because she's real cute and she's athletic. Like, she's done gymnastics, but she doesn't like sports. She probably knows how to
fall, though. Yeah.
So she doesn't like sports like London. Like, London's gonna go far on whatever sport she chooses.
Right.
But Nia is very girly, doesn't want to do all that. But she has a story, like we talked about stories earlier. Mm-hmm. So she has a story. So Daddy's NBA, like we could do like a sports kind of theme on her. But she's that girly.
Does she want to do it?
Yeah, she wants to do it. She can jump off of stuff.
Let me talk to them when I'm get out there.
Yeah, so you have to be 17 to go into the camp thing. So I looked all of that up. Yeah, in Tampa.
Didn't know that.
Listen. She's with it. She definitely wants to be down. Like she would love to be. I said you would be the next Black WWE star for sure, because there are not many of us that go through the program, so they usually take like whichever ones come in, and I was like, girl, you got an upper hand. Like, just go, just show up.
Right.
But yeah,
so I'll definitely look into that and see how people can be a part of it.
Manager.
Right.
Get
now I can pop in and but I ain't trying to be the full time. I see like they never off.
They're not, but they are in a sense. Like,
I never ran into a wrestler. Like, do y'all ever run into these people? Like, I used to be a wrestling fan. You never run into them nowhere.
No, we don't. But they live in Tampa and those places, though, because I think the headquarters is in Tampa, right?
I think Tampa or Orlando. It was somewhere like that.
It's Tampa for sure. I know that they be out there. But some of them live, like, closer to there. But they do the movies. They have their own distribution deal for WWE movies. Like, listen.
They do movies?
Yes.
I knew they had a reality show. They had a reality show, I knew.
Yes. So that's what we
were dating, yeah.
So It's called the Divas. It's not even for the WWE.
Oh yeah.
It's for
Divas.
about the girls, trying to get the girls more play. So that's what I had my kids watching. Shout out to Danye, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Kanye!
It's Pisces season. Hey. Right? But I had her on there. I had us watching that or whatever, and then that's when I got to see who's on there. But I knew some of them. I knew Randy Savage's niece Nat, I think, but that's it. You
really into this?
I watch WWE, like I'm into it. The Bella Twins, they had their own show after that. Listen, let me tell you something. My kids.
But
people talk about their kids.
But Monday night WWE has the highest ratings.
Yes, because Raw is because everybody from kids to adults, they have fans. You know what I'm saying? So we're all in. Like, listen.
That's crazy.
I already know what time it is. I know what kind of money could be made from that.
I never knew that.
When I see The Miz went from, so do you even know who The Miz is?
Was on The Real World.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
The Miz is a young man that now he's probably in his 30s, but he was on The Real World. I can't remember what season. He was on The Real World, and I know him from that. His name is Mike.
Yeah.
He was on The Real World. I watched him back then because I was into The Real World. So you know Mike Mizanin or something like that. Mike was on there. He was always partying. He was always doing whatever. He did a guest spot. His guest spot was so dope. They kept him on. He's The Miz now. His alter ego when he got drunk on The Real World was The Miz. Now he is The Miz. Yo, The Miz was like a broke, regular college guy on The Real World. The Miz has 3 castles all over the world, is married to one of the WWE superstars, and is making, I don't even know, buku bucks, like buku bucks. So I was like, damn, Miz. I didn't even know it was like that.
You watched them elevating.
Yeah, because I saw like people before that was like John Cena, people that I already knew already popping.
Yeah.
I never saw somebody that until him that I watched on the come up, and I was like, oh, okay, girl, that's your next.
But that's what people like. Where the microphone at?
Look at The Rock.
'Cause he raised his hand.
He sure did. And I said, what?
He already asked the question.
But yeah, I'm excited that you're definitely going in for that. That's
Well, yeah, that's part of it is the meetings or whatever. But yeah, but I'm definitely going to talk to them and figure that out. Another part of my week was I went to Ann Harris, who was our guest a week or two ago?
2 weeks
2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
He had a charity event here. I didn't realize he lives here. He's been living here for 2 years in the off season. So he made
I don't even know.
He's made Miami his home. So he did a charity event yesterday. There's a film school here in Overtown that I didn't know about.
That's what's up. That
right.
he was showing.
And it teaches kids. Kids go there and they learn how to edit and do everything as far as film. So he gave away a bunch of laptops to those students. And then he picked a guy and a girl, and he gave them like an additional like motorized scooter. Right. So he picked one girl and one guy who really, had a passion for it, and then gave them also a motorized scooter. But all those kids now have laptops where they can edit and do whatever it is they need to do for film, which was dope. So he asked me to come, and of course I was like, well, I gotta go. Like, you just did our podcast, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I showed up on time, and I was there and I participated. So that was dope, and he's doing a lot more. And what's crazy is the person who helped put it together was somebody I knew from Minnesota already.
Okay.
I just hadn't seen the person in a while. So originally, like, even for me to be a part of the event, dude, his name is Pat. He called me from Aunt's phone, and I was like,
"Hey, Aunt,
what?
It's not Aunt."
I was like, what's up? And then he started talking, but I knew right away it wasn't Aunt. He was like, I need you to sound like a used car salesman. I'm like, get to the point. So then he's like, you know me? And then when I seen him, I said, oh, I do know you. I just haven't seen you. I haven't been seeing you in Minnesota
it's
so
like
long.
Ronek, we know him.
Right.
We know him.
So
Yeah.
He helped put that together, and he actually did a great job.
Good job.
So that was good. So I went and did that with them. And then the last thing is I had got a phone call. I'm going to host TMZ Sports on Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, guys.
We're tuned in, guys.
So make sure you tune in. It's going to air a few times.
3:30 Eastern time.
3:30 p.m. Eastern, yeah.
Yes, tune in.
I'm going to host TMZ for their show because they want to talk about Let's Chat, but at the same time they said, well, why don't we just have you host the whole segment with us? And I said, why not? Because I'm going to just start plugging in other things.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Like plug in MEEKA live.
As you should.
I'm going to plug in a little bit of everything. Like, I'm trying to think what's going on.
You got to have like a
plug it in.
Notes. We have to have some notes
dance
going on.
Studios, dance, like all that.
Right?
On my podcast.
Right? Yeah. Oh, you don't know about it? Boom, boom, boom.
And I'm going to tell you what's funny, too. My friend Raquel, she works for TMZ.
Yeah, she does.
She has her own podcast as well. Yeah. And then somebody had sent me a clip because she had Hazel E on there.
Yep.
And
she was like, "Oh, I met you."
She said, "I met you through Brian McKinney in Miami." And it's like,
she did say that.
What's funny is nobody's ever heard me even speak about Hazel E or speak on her, but that's somebody who's been a friend for a long time, way over 10 years. But
so I met Hazel
she brought it up.
Kendra. I met Hazel through Kendra, and she's like a really sweet girl.
Yeah, I met Hazel E when she was a publicist.
Stop. She was a publicist?
She was a publicist when we first met. She was a publicist, and she was like getting into rapping. She was like has this Valley Girl type of thing going on as far as rapping. But turn your ringer off, please. But that was her thing, is being a publicist and all that. So she knew how to kind of put herself out there.
That's crazy. I did not know that she was a publicist.
Definitely
she was
worked
always
PR.
an entertainer.
She was a publicist first.
That's crazy. Well, that's your week?
That's my week.
Well, my week was very eventful. Thanks for asking. My week was very eventful. We had... No, I'm just playing.
I was trying to take a sip. Go ahead.
No, I know. You know I'm messing with you. Listen, my week was so crazy. Like, first of all, ladies, be very, very careful about who you block and whatever, because...
You might run into them in person?
I sure did.
How'd that go?
You know the person, too, that I blocked. They ran up on me at a little sports bar the other day, 2 nights ago.
I'm in deep thought, but go ahead, keep telling the story.
I'm not gonna tell you who it is now.
Right.
But they ran up on me, and I didn't even know how. Like, I'm real cool, so I was like, "Hey," but in my head I was like, "Whoa!" Like, why are you in my face like this? It was really.
You blocked them?
He knows that I block him. You know
okay.
who it is if you think, but you can't think right now because we've been drinking crazy. But
Say the name. Oh.
Yeah, so we must have walked past him. We must have walked past him coming in, and he didn't realize that, I didn't see him. Let me tell you something. He came up to our table, sure did.
Who was you with?
I was with Grace and my DJ on Wednesday night. So Wednesday nights, I do the radio here at night, and our DJ Trey Live artist, shout out to Trey Live, cut up, hot song, download it, stream it now. He was with us. We went out for drinks after the show, and we were in Twin Peaks, and that man just walked up to me, and he was like, "Yo, do I need to Van know who this man is too?" He was like, "Are you good?" Because he could see the energy. He was very, very close. But I was just like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? How you been?" And he was like, "I'm good." He's like, it was just crazy. But watch yourselves, because these people that you block will run up on you for real, for real. I mean, he didn't follow me there. Like, he was just happened to be there.
Right.
So, but he came up to me, which I
to
wouldn't
make his
do.
presence known.
I wouldn't do that though.
To make his presence known?
Like, I wouldn't come up to me.
Yeah, hold on. I had to ask a question too. I feel you over there. Like, when he ran up on you, where he said, "Motherfucker, you been blocking me?" Like, what he said?
He was like,
like, yo, I know you blocked me, nigga.
The crazy thing about it is, when he left, I said, he know he's blocked, so why is he talking to me like I was supposed to see his message? He was like, "Yo, I've been texting you." Okay. That was weird.
But you know what's crazy is, I don't know if y'all ever heard this, but literally every time you unfollow or block somebody, that's as soon as when you run into them.
No, but I blocked them over a year ago. I was in Davie at the time. I've been in Sunrise. I was in Davie at that time. I can't wait to tell you who it is. I'm not gonna tell you. Actually, I'm not. Your mouth might be big. You might talk too much. I don't know. Nah, we ain't gonna talk about it. But I would say after that, listen. But after that, the very next day, I was telling my boy Teddy T over there, shout out to Teddy T, I was telling him that, I have the radio here at night. I'm the program director, but I have a show, me and Gracie, shout out to Gracie, 9 to midnight. It's like after dark. It's very nice. I was going to say nasty, but it's very nice.
Nasty.
It's nasty. It's very risque. You should come. Matter of fact, y'all, you're coming this week. Yeah, no, we're coming. We're gonna set that up.
Right.
Actually we're booked out. We gotta schedule you guys. Actually, no, we're putting you on the calendar. So the show is lit, but we had a wife pull up on us. No lie, I swear to God. And I was like, thank God she didn't have a gun or something trying to kill us, because
For what though?
because her man invited her to come to the show with us, right? He got there apparently and uninvited her, so don't come no more. Then that's not the kicker. The kicker is, and yes, I'm telling this story. The kicker is, then he stopped answering her calls. So
Now it's like, so who there?
exactly. All of a sudden, we hear a knock at the door. You know, and there's codes everywhere here.
Knock, knock, knock. Stop knocking.
And they let her in. I
knocking
don't
on my
even know
door.
whose person it is. I thought it was one of my new hosts with a new dude. And I was like, hey, bitch. Oh, sorry. Hey, girl. Right? And then they walked in. And they were like mushing him and like, yeah, you ain't answer. And he caught the mush. She caught the mush. But I could appreciate it after I realized who she was. I was just glad that I wasn't really like we go in at the show. It was a good time. Shout out to Sherm. Sherm was actually there. Shamar, Gene Charles. He was here 2 weeks ago with Aunt Harris, Green Bay Packers. He came last night. He had a great time. He wouldn't leave. We were here overtime again. So hit me
I'm
up.
gonna slide this in there real quick, Kamika. You got away from homeboy that was stalking you.
Yeah, he didn't stalk me. I blocked him.
Look, listen. Just for men and women.
Hey, Queens in the
When you
building.
out
Hey,
in
Terry,
public
what's up?
and just so happen, like she said, just so happen, these people run up on you, that's a moment for you to bless them with some ignorance, because that's going to completely delete them out your life right then. When he was up in if he was in elbow or that wrist space,
Yeah.
that
No,
was
he was
some-
very close. Very
so
close.
that was
So
definitely-
how you bless somebody with ignorance? What's that mean?
For one, okay, there's you get the
He wanted me to bow him.
You get the eject emission. So if you is that close what she was saying, immediately I'm gonna give you that because I don't want to get no charges. If you proceed,
But we in public though.
that doesn't matter. You're in my.
You know you might try to
space.
play it off though.
No, I'm not.
I tried to play it off. I did what you
no.
said. I was like,
because you already know who you're dealing with. So now this is your moment to get embarrassed. I'm gonna show you why I'm not dealing with you. So if you that close,
But he might out embarrass her. Like, so you gotta be.
no,
That
that's
man
not,
could
trust
not.
me, that ain't gonna happen.
That
You don't know
man
that. Some
could
people might
not
do that.
do that
Not in the
because
We ain't not in the. So maybe, I don't know
I'm
about
saying
nobody
people in
else.
general. People are crazy now.
no,
so.
people are crazy, and he could have did something like physical, maybe that tried or whatever. But he was there. Like I said, I had my DJ there, and I had people there with me.
You have some
But-
mic? Take this mic.
But he, I don't think he would have even said anything crazy because he can't. Nothing ever happened for him to ever say anything crazy, ever.
Outside of that.
No, it's not saying nothing
Professional.
crazy.
You're professional, and outside, I ain't gonna just say celebrity, but you're a very important individual, not just on YouTube, but your mother. So you gotta look at this. Outside of him being crazy, if you're with, if there anybody, any female, and there's men folk around, I don't care if I
Yeah.
know who it is anyway. That from your standpoint, yeah, you too close right here. What's going on? Cool. Whether I know who he is or not, that's too much right there. Especially once I see the interaction. Once I see your vibe, oh yeah. Bro, take a step back, bro.
But see, this is why we had to be careful because you see, there's a lot of stuff going on at bowling. At people arguing.
Yeah, y'all seen Young Thug's baby mama?
That's why I gotta.
That's why you have to. That's why I was saying, like, why would you do that? Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, don't
Young
invite
Thugs-
danger to you.
Baby,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
I wouldn't do that.
Kind of
especially-
ignore it. Nowadays, I feel like you gotta just like let some things slide.
Especially
Right,
in Florida, y'all
because-
crazy.
With Young Thug's baby mama incident, like at a bowling alley arguing over a bowling ball, and she lost her life. Are you crazy?
Her whole
That's
life.
crazy.
She's a mother, like that.
That's crazy.
So,
It just happened
Yesterday,
It got reported this morning. It just happened yesterday. That's crazy. I'm not arguing with you over a bowling ball and I lose my
Lose
life.
my life over a
Come
bowling
on, we
ball,
not
bro.
doing that.
I got kids, like that shit is.
Go ahead, man.
speaking of kids, though, you remember where you had the birthday party?
Yeah, as shooters.
Somebody got shot the night before last. There's shooters in the head.
Shooters.
No, I thought it was maestros or whatever.
No, that was shooters, and it was over a girl.
I said they don't care.
It was the work. It was the
They don't care where
employees.
they at.
It was the employees. They were at work. Yeah, he was messing with his
Employees?
girlfriend. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was messing with his girl. I thought it was at Maestro's. Or
Sad.
wow.
Wait, what happened?
Definitely are shooters.
But I saw the
they
video.
had the same
was coming out
girlfriend
of
or something?
Maestro's.
Yeah, the
must be
guy
another
that
one
wasn't
then.
working there at that time, the other guy that was there that was working there, I think he was fired. He wasn't even working there anymore. He was an ex-employee, and then somebody else was dating his girl that was
girl.
working at the spot, and he came
Yes.
back to the spot
And shot him in the
and
chest.
shot Buddy
In the chest.
at shooters,
Bop.
shooting at shooters.
Right. Damn.
Well, this right here,
I
you know,
swear it was not there.
this right here, this is just stupid.
Wait, and they say he was like in his 50s?
I didn't even know that part.
The shooter?
Yeah, listen.
Damn.
So, but even
Now she
Burger
put him on
King-
meth.
Listen, I know Pinky put him on meth. Shout out to our special guest today. She's here early, right? Listen, even Burger King, we're not safe anywhere.
No way.
The employees
They be jumping over
shooting
cows
at-
and shit.
Yeah.
Seen the thing with the
Let me
girl
work-
that
let
went
me-
through the drive-through window?
And started twerking on her way out?
No, the one that went through the drive-through and did she fight the? She
Your
climbed
mic.
through the drive-through. She climbed through the drive-through.
I've seen that a bunch of times though, and that's why I
Oh,
said.
this was just recently.
I would say because like a couple weeks ago, a girl twerked on her way out
What?
the drive through. She came in and went crazy, and then on the way out twerked, and then and climbed back out the window.
They gotta be stopped.
I don't know what's going
That's when
on.
you close
too
their
much.
neck in the window.
I feel like how you gonna let them climb through this window anyway?
Say, close their
I already got the upper hand. You trying to climb through this window?
Shut that shit.
You would have got bang.
gotta
Come
close
on,
their- Hey,
y'all like sitting there like in disbelief that they climbed through the window.
like this.
They wouldn't have made it through that window. That little window.
Right, you close their neck in
Right.
the
Close
window.
their neck. Everything from the back would have been in that window. Like, that's crazy. Like, no, it's no way.
No. So yeah, so it's too much. That's why you got to be careful. I mean, like I said, Burger King everywhere. It's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shooting on the bus, everything.
Right, in Broward.
Thank God
Right.
the driver threw quick and drove into the
that
police
driver
station.
was a beast.
Oh, they drove straight to the police station?
Drove into it,
and
yeah.
she went in oncoming traffic and drove straight to the police station.
But look at oncoming
Saved a
traffic,
lot
though.
of lives,
But look how many
She
other
didn't
people.
crash, but
Right.
she was quick thinking. She was thinking on her feet.
She was. She
That-
was
She
definitely.
What's
saved a
that
lot of
movie
lives.
with,
Like,
who's that,
Sandra
that
Bullock?
actor? It was like right after he was on the bus and they were like, speed. Yeah, it was like that. Damn.
shit, it's so crazy.
You never know. You just gotta wake up and pray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inside,
Inside,
the
we
club.
seen that too.
I saw they try to
Office.
report that it was outside. I was like, I see videos.
Where in the hell is everybody
And
getting
just
shot on
wake
the highway out
up
here?
and pray every morning.
You got to. You got to pray that you come back home.
Pray back that you make it home safe.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, they said he got her when she came
That
out.
was premeditated.
Yeah, he was
That
on the
it
park-
definitely
They
is.
said he waited in the parking lot for like 30 minutes.
Yes.
This is
You was
sick.
that mad.
It's a shame.
It was about a bowling ball.
Ball.
bowling ball.
Why he wanted the ball or something?
I don't even want it that
But
bad.
how you was that
Keep that
mad?
9-pound ball.
All
Go ahead,
these
bro.
doggone
Go
balls
ahead.
in this bowling alley.
Bro.
You
that
bring
mad.
your own ball.
Right.
Right? Bring your thumb warmer and your ball. So we ain't got time for this.
That's crazy.
Not the thumb warmer.
He gonna roll
Neither
somebody
one of
else's.
y'all.
Forever.
They ain't gonna roll the bowling ball no more.
Hey,
Kanye West got his Instagram account blocked. Did y'all know that? Kanye got blocked.
Just not his.
Yes, same thing.
Yep.
And
They
you know,
fighting
it's
and
so
killing
funny.
over bowling balls, and Kanye got blocked on Instagram.
And you know what though? Like speaking on that Kanye, we spoken about him so many times. So sometimes I try to like not even think about it and talk about it because it's just redundant. But I do want to say that we always like listen about what he's doing, how he's doing something.
You gotta think about why is he doing it?
No, not even why, but we going around like when he first separated from Kim, he bought the house across the street, right? Nobody ain't saying nothing, and you know.
Oh, I get it. I get you saying.
Yeah, and we were like, okay, well, you know, he wants to be close because his reasoning makes sense.
It does.
Be close to my kids, this and
Right.
that. But then you hear he doesn't even want to sign the divorce papers, and he's moving across the street so you can watch what's going. There we go. Still in love. All over that.
He's still in love, but he really wants to be a part of his kid's life, so we should commend him for that.
No,
You know
I'm
what I'm
not saying
saying?
that, but you don't have to live across the
And
street
he
to
still
do
want to be a
that.
part of his kid's life too, though.
You don't have to
And
be across the street.
they're not inviting him to birthday parties and things like that, where he feel like, I'm the dad, I should be I should be there. So some of the things
Time
he's
out.
doing, I get it.
Time out. We thought that, and we were here talking about that. They came out and it was like, we had plans to do 2 separate parties. So if you're gonna already do that, because I've been in that.
Okay.
You do your own shit and I have my own stuff. Then why am I even? Because we're in some tumultuous stuff going on. Now I get it. I'm like, dang, we're not hearing the whole story, and it's really crazy. And I don't really want to be in there like Instagram BS, because it seems really crazy at this point. Like, he's posting their text messages. He's threatening Skeet as he even had Soldier Boy threatening
I
Skeet.
seen that.
And I thought I ain't gonna lie, that was funny as hell.
Yeah, that
I
was-
know. You see that?
Meanwhile, Soulja Boy a couple months ago was made. He got taken off
But that's
Kanye
what
album.
he said. He said only I can talk about Kanye like that.
Right, that was like, what's going on, bro? Okay.
I thought that was funny though. I ain't gonna lie. I love Soldier Boy. So
But I'm
Go
saying,
ahead, Ray.
like, I'm not agreeing with none of the nonsense Kanye doing. Outside of all that, why is there so much negative looking, I guess, attention towards this black man, regardless of how you want to put it? He's actually exhausting all measures he can to be in his children's life. If you want to say that he's got money and he's aggravating Kim, okay, he probably is. But he's exhausting whatever measure he has to as a black man to be in his children's life. And you got black men out there that don't be. I just all
No,
I'm
you're
saying.
right. You're right about that. No,
That's
no,
all
I do
I'm
agree
saying.
with that.
I ain't nobody. Okay, some of the
And
stuff
that's what
he's doing,
we have been
it's
at.
stupid. Yeah, it is.
No, I agree
Because
with you.
It's nothing no different than a dude with no money doing it. It's no difference because it's stalking is stalking. Nonsense is nonsense. But because he's a millionaire or whatever, people are looking at it like real crazy. Kanye is trying to, before he go crazy. You don't see too many even rappers do that, what he just did. Buy a house across the street. That takes a lot to do that. And it takes a lot not to go off the
Especially in
deep end.
Calabasas.
Somebody told me, yeah, I'm in your wife's bed. He could have just said the hell with life and just went and shot and killed the dude. You see what I'm saying? So it's a reason why he, okay, since you gonna do this, I ain't signing no divorce. It's a method to his madness.
No, we appreciate that thought. No, for sure.
It's time to bring our guest up.
It is definitely time to bring the legend.
She is definitely a Miami legend.
Yes.
And I'm glad she's finally coming up here to talk to us.
It's about damn time. Girl,
It's about time to get somebody
sashay
from
yourself over here.
Terry motherfucking County.
Hey. Hi, guys.
What up?
With the hi guys.
Hello.
No, first of all, thank you for coming through.
Right.
And listen, we love you too. But no, for real, thank you for coming
Put the
through
mic
for
to
real,
your
for
mouth.
real. Like it has been a couple years.
I know. I've been
It
saying
has.
I was coming.
But guess what? Everything in due timing.
And I'm gonna tell you what's funny is I didn't even tell her yet until you texted me like I'm on the way. I said, okay, we do have a guest tonight. And I said I ain't gonna say it, and then she be like, well, I got something else to do.
I said, ain't nobody coming. Leave it alone. Yeah, no. So
My
we definitely
son
appreciate you.
plays baseball.
Shout out to MJ.
MJ.
Right. Baseball is me and his father's life right now. Baseball and tutoring.
No,
I
and
feel
definitely
that.
I feel that because
And-
I'm a mom on go too. Like
Listen.
listen, you good at that? Let's go.
Right. When
We
I
all
say his father, he take that baseball seriously.
It's a lot of money in baseball.
I told her
I
that
would
we-
too.
Yeah.
MJ
I said,
has
oh.
the body. MJ go to All Stars probably 5 times out the week, and his team practice on Wednesdays. All the other days, his dad takes him to All Star.
He must really enjoy it though.
But no, he
Yeah,
really
so that's
Well, you know what
that's
that
the
means?
most-
doesn't.
He's
that's the
good
mo-
at it.
He's good at it, but he
It's like
enjoys
London.
doing it.
No.
Some people can be good at things, but they don't enjoy doing it.
No,
That's
he
true. That's
enjoys
like
it.
London.
Right.
No,
London's
he
not good.
enjoys
Yeah,
it.
London's
Listen,
great.
they had a game, and he wasn't bad. And this is when he first started playing, because this is like he just started playing, and he wasn't playing good. I mean, hitting good. So after the game, he was like, "Daddy, I want to go to a batting cage. Do you know?" After the game, I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, you know the batting cage." I'm like, the game's over. You know they roll
Trying to get
way down south, and he found him
But
a
that's good that his
backhand.
daddy took him there.
His
Like,
dad don't play about his child.
that's good he did that
God
though.
bless me with a good man.
I love that. I
Right.
A
love
good
that.
man and a good father.
Amen. So let's
Definitely.
let's learn about Pinky. Let's
Let's get into
let's,
it.
let's
get
tell us
into
about
it.
her.
Pinky, the old and the new.
Right. We want to hear about both.
The old was America's Most Wanted.
Not like that, y'all.
Not like that. No, back in my
Heyday.
heyday, my past life, I was one of the top entertainers in the business.
She was.
Even though I was a Barbie doll dancer, I couldn't dance.
It was
but
something about
it
Pinky.
was
Even
not
when I came to
seductive.
Miami,
It was
like
seductive.
Pinky. Like when I came there, I was like everybody talking about Pinky. So you know, and you younger than me, but shit, everybody knew about Pinky.
And one thing about me, I always say the same.
She did. She was very humble and fun
I
and
tried
fun.
to, even girls coming up, I tried to get them knowledge of like,
Yeah.
don't do this, don't do that. Like, back in my days, it's nothing like how it is now.
Now everybody look the
We
same.
had it easy. Everybody go to the doctor and be like, oh, let me get a number 1, number 2. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what
back
it
in
looks
my day, we were
Number 1 and number 2. But wait,
natural.
but I feel like when y'all was dancing, it was a lot more personalities.
Right, it was more
personalities.
It was more personality.
Yeah,
and
because
it was
seduction, and it was more of a fan. Like they really fulfilled the fantasy. Like
because I couldn't dance.
they didn't,
Right.
so everybody like what they like.
And I had an exotic look.
Right.
And I'm not being cocky or nothing, but I had people like I really had
She had the top
the
notch
top notch.
of the top notch,
The top notch of the
and I was like, what?
coming in. Listen, it was
I know what
days
Pinky
that
already like.
it was days, and I'm not being cocky or none of that. It was days that
Go ahead,
I
Pinky,
working
be
at
cocky,
Diamond.
girl.
Hold on. Hey, Teddy T, wait, Teddy T got the mic. Teddy T, Teddy T, Teddy T.
Be
Hold
cocky,
up.
Pinky.
No, let Teddy T speak real quick.
First of all, I want to tell y'all, when y'all hear the song It's Your Birthday, the first person, Pinky,
Right.
it's your birthday, all right?
On the loot record, y'all.
And when she threw a party at Bermuda's, this party was the party
About it.
of all parties.
She brought the whole city out.
And then she did it for like 5 years afterwards.
Right.
And
And cleaned up.
Yeah.
Like, she made it possible when she saw she ain't have to dance no more
Yeah.
from that one party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
months
I'm
off.
a say, you know, being Luke's head hold coordinator when I was at Luke Records and working with different dancers, Pinky is the epitome of an adult dancer becoming an entrepreneur and
Right.
going back to becoming
Wait,
regular
can we
life.
give it
So
up for that?
Give her a round of applause. She's a pioneer for that. She's definitely a pioneer.
No, she is. Like,
No, for real. That's
when I tell you from every part of the world, Pinky was in her prime. Everybody, when I say every athlete knew this motherfucker, like everybody.
Monica stayed with her for like 3 weeks.
Monica was my baby. That was my girl. That
It
my
was-
homegirl.
It was like,
No, Monica one of the realest. Like she's such down earth, cool.
we love Monica.
yes.
nah, it's like they're copying one person and they all look the same.
It's like it's nothing back. My days, it was natural. We were natural,
Yeah.
and it wasn't about all this. Is like we were exotic, but we
Half of them didn't even
exotic.
climb the. Wait, half of them didn't even climb the pole.
Listen.
Man,
I
can't none of them
danced
girls
like
out there now
I danced
dance?
like a Bobby doll. But my look, my costumes,
And your personality.
my personality.
One thing is she could always dress too.
I didn't play.
So
But my
dressing-
costumes and
yeah.
my shoes, like everything had to be together.
Yeah. I would say she always could dress. She always looked the part.
Mac always telling me, "Oh,
Yeah, be a stylist because
stylist.
she used to put stuff together. I'm like, damn, you should be a stylist. She's like, yeah, I hear you. I'm
And
like,
you know, like I used to try to give a lot of young girls knowledge. It's not that I'm telling them not to dance, but I try to give them game about how it was. Like, don't sell yourself short. Listen, a lot of stuff that y'all doing, You don't have to do.
How do they
I
receive
can't
that?
even dance.
How do they receive
Some
it?
took it. You know what? I can't
No, that's
lie.
a good gift for real. Seriously.
Some girls gotta do some extra shit. You didn't have to do that shit because you was raw out the
Microphone.
You was raw out the gate.
Thank
So I remember you from back in the day because
you
we
know
was
what,
clubbing when we
though?
weren't
I
supposed
was
to be.
genuine.
You was supposed to be
was
home.
You were genuine, but some of them bitches had to stand. Oh, I'm sorry. Some of them
you're
had
right.
to stand on their pinky in order to get what they wanted. Pinky didn't have to do that. So like,
But Pinky was cool too.
And you know what
Yes.
though? I was
Yeah.
cool
Some-
and I was humble.
Yeah.
yes, she was.
And I always stayed the same. I never tried to act
Right.
like I was better than nobody. I always treated everybody the same.
Right, she did.
yeah, even with the customers, because when
Yeah.
you scroll around our table, hey, you shake.
And
that
that's
thing.
me. And I'm always
we have
and I'm
fun?
still
And
that
Right,
way. And
right.
I'm still that way right
Yeah.
now today.
Yeah, and everybody wasn't like that. So even though like you was trying to tell them, it may have been hard for them to intake that because all of them wasn't coming out the gate raw
right.
like
Right, because they might have felt like, well,
no.
you already you. Like, we got to do this. Like,
Like,
so
all
I
you
can
got
see
to do
that.
is walk in the building.
Right.
Like, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got
Right.
to do that.
No, I can see
But
people
back
doing
then,
that. Yeah.
though, it wasn't that hard like it is now.
Because everybody was natural.
What do you think the
right
difference
now,
is
it's
now?
more competition because everyone
Body,
looks the same.
The body.
But why is it hard now? I
It's
feel like
easy to
everybody wants to
get.
get their body done.
But it's easy
Because
to get.
you know what it is?
I
They
feel like-
looking at
It should have been harder back then because everybody was natural, so you really had to show more personality. I feel like
right.
you had like a certain period of time. At the same time, it was you. It was Freaky Red. You had Chanel, Jocelyn.
Freaky
You had a whole bunch of different
Fam
girls
to the
that was out at the same time at one point too. And even when Jocelyn and Don Peace them came, you were still out there, and you still was Pinky. So
Yeah.
y'all still was like doing. You still was doing your thing and still was holding your weight. Platinum, like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So like, I feel like it was harder because y'all all had to now sell different things, but now everybody built the same, so it's like everybody
That's
forced to like the same shit.
Nah, but don't you think that makes it different? Because if we
Everybody
all
don't like
have that
that.
same body and be that same person, now we
Right,
gotta
you gotta
separate
be
ourselves.
genuine.
Like in their era, like
They're not
people-
separating themselves. That's why it's boring in the strip club now.
But
Right. Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. But that's why she's saying it's harder for each one of them.
Right.
Like it's boring for us. in
No,
the
she
strip
said it was
club.
harder back when they was there.
No.
You think it was hard?
No, no,
That's
no,
not what
no,
she
no,
said.
no.
She said it's harder
Saying
now.
It's harder
Oh.
now
Yeah,
because
'cause you can buy
everybody's
that.
trying to fit in.
Yes.
Everybody's getting surgery now.
Right.
Back then, we didn't need all
You
that.
either had it.
It's you got what you got.
Exactly. You either had it or you
You know.
didn't.
You know what we
Listen.
sold back then? Our personalities.
Right.
I had a problem with, and you know what a lot of girls fail to realize? When you come to work, you don't come with the shit on your head and all of that. I can't
Come already ready.
looking like I was going because you never know who you.
Cause I would see
you
girls come in,
and
they
out.
still gotta get their makeup done, and the guy with a bonnet on. It's like, oh, who was?
And
Hey,
then
Top.
you know what the part
I
is?
teach my kids that now. We're not going to the mailbox.
We
all the
go,
time.
listen.
We don't even do that. Not in my house.
I'm not being cocky. I'll be 48 next month.
Okay.
You look
wasn't
amazing.
all the makeup and all of that stuff back then. It was the lip liner and the eyeliner.
Yes.
And that was it.
It was no
we didn't wear
eyelashes.
all the makeup
Or
and
no
all that
eyebrows.
stuff back then.
None of
Yeah.
that.
And now I can run circles around some of these young girls. And I still have my original body. Just got a little breast lift in it. But other than that, but it's now I'm not talking down to anybody or what, because some people need that. They want to get their body done and all, and it's
Right.
kudos to them.
What probably makes them feel more confident.
And make
Yeah, I
them
think so.
confident.
Yeah.
But you still have to be humble. Some of them get that and they go with the ego, oh, they better than this person. You still gotta be humble.
Right.
And that's the thing with me. I still am the same person. I still treat people how I want to be treated.
Right.
And I never think I'm better than nobody or none of that. And that's just me. Everybody have their own thing or whatever, but that's just me. And I could see somebody that I seen back in my days dancing, and I'm gonna, hey, how you
Show you
doing and all
love.
that. That's just me. But
Nah, Pinky was always like
Mac,
very cool.
Yeah, you were always a very
Mac,
cool
I never forget.
Right.
Listen.
When I kidnapped you,
Listen, me and my best,
Not a whole
my other
kidnapping.
best friend.
I did. I kidnapped
No,
her one
listen,
time.
one of my other best friends, we were at work, and Matt came and he was like, "I'm going to LA to BET Awards, and y'all should go." He was like,
I was
okay.
traveling by myself, and I
Even
went
by
travel with
himself.
myself.
We gonna ride it down with Mac to the end. The wheels fall off, everything. Mac say, y'all going? We was like, well, Mac, we ain't
I feel like we stopped in Houston first.
We stopped. We went around the world.
Yeah.
Mac was like, y'all going? We was like, okay, but we don't have no clothes. He
I
was
took them
like-
straight from the club,
He
both of them.
took us straight from the club, booked out
To the airport.
As soon as we landed in, was it
It's Houston first.
first, we went straight to the mall. Mac bought us makeup, underwear,
Clothes.
I took them from the club, so it was like I had to get
so
you.
We didn't have no choice but to get everything.
You had to get everything.
Then we went from no,
Sugar
he wasn't
daddy.
Sugar daddy. That
Okay.
was our
Yeah,
big
sugar
bro.
brother, because
Right.
he's kind of young.
That
That's
was our
Me
big
next.
bro. We
Call it
went-
what you want. We had a good time.
We had, listen, it was a Mac experience that you didn't experience. You ain't
Mac
experience.
experience.
That's what I call it the B-Mac experience.
Yes,
We
they do.
went from Houston to the BET Awards
Yeah.
to St. Louis,
Oh, yeah.
Minnesota. Minnesota me, I'm always clumsy. Got off the bus, I slid from the damn bus.
It was icy out there.
But if y'all didn't experience the B-Mac experience, y'all didn't experience
They
nothing.
sleep.
Nothing.
From the sunlight to sliding on your ass.
On the
Right.
goddamn
That's
We
right.
was
That's
definitely
right.
all over.
But one thing about Mac always made sure everybody
good.
was okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he's always.
If I
done
invite you out, I have to.
We done went. I'm not even gonna lie. Done went like we done went. Me and my best friend and we done went like 2 weeks.
Keisha, her
We
birthday
done
day
went
after mine.
like two.
Hey,
We
Keisha.
done went like 2 weeks without coming back. Like
Miss Shot O'Clock.
And that's why none of their boyfriends like me now.
no.
I'm playing.
Look, that's why she just coming on the show.
I'm joking.
No. Listen, I have one thing I can't say. I have the best man that I ever could
Right.
ever have. Like
Why wasn't talking about him? Because we talking about prior to him.
no, but I'm saying yeah.
Oh.
Those losers.
Right. I was about to say, we not talking about him.
I have
'Cause all that was before
I have
him.
A grown man now.
Yeah.
Back then it was nothing, but right now I.
Back then we were swinging from the chandeliers.
Yeah.
We were swinging from chandeliers,
Everybody.
fucking
Jumping up,
staircases
right?
and all of that.
We
shit.
was.
But right now I changed my life.
That's right.
I had a
Me too.
grown man to take me right.
Won't he
exactly.
do it?
Right.
I had a grown man that you're a little younger than me, but he
They still
put
grown.
me in my damn place.
They over 18.
I had a baby and
Right.
it was over. No more club like.
Right.
And I can't say that I'm happy in my life right now.
We're happy for you.
And I'm happy for you, and I like to see the transition too. Like, you know,
I have a business.
Right.
I breed dogs. I
So
have
let's
a-
talk
talk about your
that.
business.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
it.
Yes, I breed Frenchies, and I have 14 dogs at all. I have 2 Belgian Malinois. I have 2 Rottweilers, and I have Frenchies. I breed Frenchies, but I'm getting ready to breed the Rottweilers.
Okay.
I have a business.
So if y'all need a
and-
Frenchie or anything,
yeah, it's
holla at my girl.
It's pinksexoticpups.com.
Oh,
And on
Pinks
Instagram, it's
Exotic
Pinks
Pup.
Exotic Pups.
I'm gonna give you a small fact that y'all don't even know that let you know how lit she was, right?
Yeah.
So you don't know Nair?
Yeah.
Trick came to get her to do it first.
Yeah.
She was so busy. I'm out here lit. She wasn't coming to the studio.
Damn about that.
She was the original person who was supposed to do it.
Supposed to be do-
She was supposed to be the person who do it.
What?
But she was so busy, like, man, I'm already lit. What's
Right,
good?
exactly. I didn't have time. For
And y'all
that.
didn't probably even know that. But so she was, and
Definitely
I talked to
didn't.
Ted Lucas about it. He was like, yeah, Pinky was supposed
Definitely
to
didn't.
come on. You don't know now. And that's why it came together because she was already lit, but Pinky was already,
I was like, rapping wasn't for me. I already had my lit life going on.
right, she was
So I
already
didn't care
lit.
nothing about the rapping.
Right, so she didn't do it. So it was
Yeah.
like they kept asking, they was like, all right,
I
so
was
then,
like, no.
right.
Nah.
That's a whole, look, you ain't even know that, did you?
I didn't know that. I was
Yup.
like,
No, yeah.
She was the original who was supposed to do it.
crazy. That's crazy. But listen, so you have the Frenchies and the Rottweilers you're gonna
And
start to breed.
yeah.
What else do you have going on?
Being a mom.
That's right.
Now, I
Superstar
listen,
MJ.
100% mama.
Right. Shout out to my
That's
son.
right.
He-
Right,
I'm the
I'm
momager
speaking
too,
it
so I
in
get it.
Existence. He's gonna be a
right.
Major League Baseball player.
Listen, he's
When
big.
I say
And
he,
MEEKA Doodle gonna be a track star.
That's right.
he gonna, hey, and we gonna be able to sit down when we get
Okay,
old.
right,
and they
chill
gonna
out.
take
Drink
care of
your
us.
They're gonna take care
They
of
gonna
us.
take care of us.
They're gonna
When I
wheel
tell
my
you,
ass
all I
somewhere.
know, at them games Tuesdays and Sunday is run, stay safe.
You gotta come out
I
and
mean,
hang
if they
out.
run, stop, stay safe. Oh, that's all I know. But
We're gonna come out to a game. We're gonna
Yes,
come
y'all have
show
to.
you guys
you
love
definitely
and
gotta let me
support.
know.
yeah.
But we have a couple minutes left. You're gonna kick it with us for like
Yeah,
a question or
yeah,
two.
whatever.
I think we have
Okay.
a couple
got
minutes
y'all.
left.
So we can just skip sports.
Outside
Yeah, let's skip all of that. Let's get into questions.
Let's get into Mac and Meeka. Ask Mac and Meeka.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The questions. Yeah.
Alrighty. So I'll pick one. I guess you pick one.
There we go.
All right. So here's a question that somebody sent it to us. You're stuck in a room with all your exes, and you had all your exes that you had sex with.
No, I ain't.
What you gonna do? You got,
Tay,
Act like I don't know them.
real G,
all of them?
real G shit.
Ding.
I mean, depending on who it is, depending
thing-
on which one, I may speak to
It says
one or two, but
all your exes that you've had sex with.
This one said big
somebody
old
said
half
big
of them
orgy.
right now, I'm not gonna speak to. I'm just gonna no. I'm not.
That's what I would do. I think I would do that
you.
too.
I would like
For sure.
Walk past you.
right.
So y'all be ending your relationships on bad terms with everybody?
No.
No, it could be good or bad, but yeah.
I feel like it ain't a new body. Y'all done already did it before, so it ain't like you adding on.
But he don't want to know
Shit, we
that.
I
done
don't
did
want
this
to talk
before.
to you. I don't want to like.
It depends on your mood. It depends on if I'm on liquor.
Man, no, we ain't
Right,
we ain't got
right,
nothing to
that's
talk
it.
about anyway.
That too.
Not everybody.
Influence.
Go ahead and influence shit.
That's
You
the
never
Libra.
know.
That too.
Mika, that means he break under the
You,
influence.
really- yeah, you never know. Huh?
She said you break under the influence. Like we got that liquor, you act.
Sometimes
Listen,
I can.
listen.
I would walk right past.
I will.
them.
I know I
Wouldn't
can.
say
I know I
shit,
definitely can.
like,
What about the
bitch.
guys? So we heard from the ladies. What about the guys? Like
Mister,
I think
Mister.
y'all
Do the guys feel some type of way when we walk past them
Derek.
and they know
They
we
do.
had sex?
You acting.
And we don't
you
say
acting
shit.
shy. It ain't that kind of party. Let's go. What would you do? You're in
Sir.
the room.
Mister with the phone. Hello, you.
Where? Who we talking about? I'm talking about him. Like straight ahead of me, Derek,
Oh, Derek.
with the hat, the
With Derek.
pirate's hat on.
He ain't trying to talk.
It's not.
He gonna
me,
talk
it's
today.
you. It's not me. It's you.
Like.
So you're in the room
Kind of
with
setting though.
no, this room. All of a sudden, all these people that you've slept with are in the room.
Oh, I mean,
They're
How
your
do you
exes
act?
that you slept
I'm
with.
speaking. Just keep it moving
Okay.
and keep it moving.
I think I would say hi, what's up?
Keep it moving.
I think I'll be cool to everybody. I think I would too.
Just keep
Y'all
it
ain't got no
cordial.
exes that y'all be like, okay, I might have sex with again.
No, hell no.
Yes, but I
Somebody
would.
said all of them.
Who said all of them?
Somebody said that.
Van.
Right, I mean, it might be
It would be Van.
It would be.
All of them.
That's why his shirt say it's not me, it's you. It's you.
Well, so I think. So really, the girls are the real players. The girls like,
And lying.
bye.
I would not talk to you, bitch. I'm sorry.
Sorry, YouTube. But okay, listen. Forget that. Let's go. Be yourself.
Right.
Do you?
Chaba.
Fuck
Hello,
'em.
sir. Exactly. Peace.
So, Mickey, you got a question?
Sure do.
Uh-oh.
So, I've noticed nowadays that people are sick of their significant other. I feel like they're over it,
Me.
but they just don't want to. Not you,
No.
but
I'm just speaking.
they don't want to start over.
Why be with
To y'all-
someone? No,
Yeah.
why be with someone you're not happy with?
Because they in their comfort
don't even
zone.
like
Because they in their
them.
comfort zone.
They really don't
They in
even.
their
There you
comfort
go.
zone.
They don't even like their significant other anymore. They just don't want to start over.
No.
Do you guys agree?
Honestly, I think it boils down to like sexual chemistry. A lot of times, people just, especially women,
That's true, too.
don't want to catch a new body, and they're like, I done already
Very
taught this
true.
dude how to make me
But
come,
then
how
also,
to make
too-
me do this, so I'm sticking with it.
But wait, when he said,
Why
but wait,
limit that?
when he said sexual chemistry is when you done dealt with somebody who know what you like already, you ain't gotta teach or train nothing else.
Yeah.
That's like, okay, they already know the situation, so I already know what I'm gonna get, so I'm okay. Like, yeah, so sexual
But-
chemistry does play a big part.
That-
plays a
it
huge
does.
part, a huge
It
part.
does, but
However,
when you're not like, why be there? You're not
not happy.
You're not happy.
right.
You got to try to find some shit to make it work, or either going on about your business.
Yes, and that's the right
It's like
thing.
you wasting your damn time.
That's the right thing, and that's the right way to look at it.
Or you find some new shit to do. Like y'all making this
get a
fun
hobby.
and like find some new shit, some new tricks.
So you feel like you can? All right. So
spice it up.
So all right. So this is a question we've had on here before. You feel like you can teach that person how to have sex or like what you like or whatever?
Yeah, if they don't, I mean, if it's something that you like and they not doing, you tell them. Like if y'all
So
been
you feel like you
together,
teach them a little bit, right?
yeah,
Pinky.
you have to.
No, seriously. Like, I don't. Okay, you say your age.
MEEKA don't feel like she don't want to teach nobody nothing.
Listen, I'm 3 or 4 years younger, and I don't even want to
But
teach
Pinky,
somebody.
I feel like
so
they don't
why
know what
you
you
want to
like.
teach somebody?
So you gotta tell
But
them.
all this time they should know.
She's saying that because she got a good man that already know what she
exactly.
want. She don't know. She don't know. Sit back, baby.
Right, I ain't
Sit
looking
back.
for nobody. So
No,
I
I'm
mean,
not looking.
No.
No, but I'm
just
saying.
though, but I feel like if y'all been together and y'all got a chemistry and it's something that you don't, that he's not doing, you like tell them.
All right,
No,
so
that
let's
I
go.
would.
All right, we get that.
But not a teacher.
All right, yeah, that's what I'm
Ain't no
saying.
teaching
That's a little
shit.
But telling them is kind of
Okay,
No,
but
informing
no
them.
teaching.
No, because if you're doing something, you be like, yo,
Enough for
I
teaching.
like when you give head, for you know whatever.
No.
That's different than teaching somebody. Okay, go left, and now you got to keep it.
no,
here.
not
That's
directing
too
though,
much.
but like
No, ain't
I'm
no
saying like when you
directing
tell.
I am not.
But I feel like when you tell, like a teacher tells you the assignment, tell you, like they're teaching you something, like it's something I didn't know, like you know what I'm saying. So when I'm saying teaching, it doesn't necessarily mean like to the left, to the right. That's directions.
Oh, see,
I
that's
mean,
what we
it depends on how long y'all been together because, like, shit, he should know by now.
We ain't gonna be that together that long if I
Right.
got to direct
Because you got that right now. You gonna be gone. You gonna be gone maybe that year, not even
Yeah.
that year. So
So we had this conversation on the radio the other day about that, and one of the younger Sherm, shout out to Sherm, Shamar Jean Charles, Green Bay Packers. He was here on the Mac and MEEKA live show. He came and blessed us with his presence and a teammate's presence yesterday, actually. And he was saying that, and I couldn't believe it. He was trying to comfort a woman. He was like, you know, a lot of times there are women who are very lazy.
They are. That is true.
And I was like, you got a woman that's lazy, like if
There's a lot of women that's lazy.
no, but I'm talking about in bed.
start
You
off
think
one
that-
way and you get lazy down the line.
Wait, one at a time. I can't hear y'all. What happened?
It's comfortable. You get they get comfortable down the line.
Yeah, it
Not
become
even down the
lazy.
line. No, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't even down the line. He's saying so when you meet somebody, there's some lazy
Fuck.
fucks. I didn't want
Right.
to say because you know.
No, that's
Yeah,
true.
lazy fucks,
That's
yeah.
true, 100%.
And I was like, when you
Right,
meet
it
yeah,
is.
they say that it's pillow princesses. You have pillow
But wait.
princesses.
Pillow.
Tay,
I
Pillow
heard that name
princesses.
before.
I'm not a pillow
princess.
princess. I don't want to lay there and just let you
Oh,
do
pillow
it.
princess.
but you
I'm gonna be active.
you guys are talking. Well, Tay says sometimes, meaning like later on.
No,
He's
she's
saying-
going to lay down.
He's saying that in the immediately
That's
when
what
he
she
meets a
wanted to
girl, there's some women that are lazy fucks.
They are.
But that's immediately. Like I would think that because the first time you're
Once
supposed
get
to show out.
comfortable, you do that
So
right.
you're supposed to show out.
Down the line, you get
You gotta like
lazy.
show out, show off. I've had somebody back in the days that called and apologized because I was like not even calling back. Like yeah, you know, it was because. I don't even want to answer the phone no more. This is a whole voicemail. Like,
Definitely.
That's
Definitely
toxic.
toxic.
Speaking facts.
no, I might be. I actually might be
Speaking
toxic,
facts.
but I didn't realize I was until I met the person that I blocked. And they came up to me.
Right.
That's a whole other issue. But anyway, I didn't realize that there were actually people that in the beginning are lazy fucks. I didn't realize.
Because that's all they
Because in
know.
my head, as a Leo, you're an entertainer. Like we might be lazy
Oh.
number 2 and number 3, but not number 1. Number 1,
Yeah, number one,
We
you
want you
supposed to
telling
go
your
in.
friends about us.
First
Like,
impression. Y'all work on that first
That's
impression,
the
right?
you gotta tell everybody
turn
about
it
us.
around.
Like,
That first impression important.
I'm swinging from a shin to lib.
This one's for the team.
Y'all not gonna sleep on us Tauruses, okay?
Right?
Oh, I love Tauruses.
Right.
So that's it.
Okay.
You're a Taurus?
Yeah.
My birthday's next month.
Oh God, ex-husband, he's dead. Oh God.
Don't do us like that.
No, he's fucking crazy.
We are a little bit.
I can't breathe, y'all. I can't breathe. I really can't. Wait, no, for real.
Please
Give me some.
don't let him be his birthday be on mine. When is his birthday?
I used to love you, Pinky. I used to love you.
No, MEEKA, he's May or April.
May.
Oh, I'm April. So
Oh, okay, yeah. No, my favorite Taurus was in April.
I'm April
DC.
23rd.
Okay.
I'm April 23rd.
Yeah, that's his birthday. No, he's April 26th. My bad. But listen, you guys are great. April
Yeah.
Taurus is great. I almost died. I
May
ain't gonna
is
lie.
suicidal.
I couldn't. Listen, I couldn't.
They crazy as hell.
Blessings on
No,
blessings, guys.
we're very
Stubborn.
possessive and stubborn.
Yes.
But we are the best people in the world.
The men
we
are
give you
super
the
crazy.
shirt off of our backs.
Right.
And we gonna ride or die.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. you had a
No, I will say that you guys will give if you mess with someone.
Libras
Like
are
you,
the best.
if you like rock with someone,
We did.
like
we,
how
we
she
really,
said,
really.
she would give you the shirt off the back.
Right.
They really rock with you,
Right.
and I'm kind of like a Scorpio. Like they
Yeah.
really rock
Yeah.
with you. Like, but it's the possessive kind of I rock.
We are. We own you.
Kind of like a Libra.
on your neck. On your, oh, you see how she
Libras,
looked at you?
I always feel like Libras because we got Keisha in the back. That's a Libra day behind me. Yeah, Libra.
Shout out to
yeah.
Keisha, Miss
Yeah,
Shana
Libras
Clark.
is-
Hey.
Libras, like, if you show us love, we're going to try to show you a little more love back.
Yeah, that's true.
I like that kind of
But
Libra.
if you show us the opposite, we're going to show you a little opposite back, too. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to be, yeah, it's like, oh, you be mean, we're going to be a little meaner. Like, it's both, on both ways.
Another birthday,
We
but
are.
you here at the end of the show, Sean. Happy birthday, baby. We love you,
Happy
Sean.
Sean, shit.
Sean Madley.
Right here,
Happy birthday.
right.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Sean.
birthday, baby. It's Pisces season. Yeah.
Oh, it's that season.
For sure. But no. You guys are good. At the
We're
end of the
good.
day.
We're great people.
I'm going to refrain
Until
from
we get the
commenting on
horns.
that one.
Until the horns come out.
Right. All right, so I got another question since we're still
Last
here.
question.
All right. All right, so I'm going to ask
You're
the ladies a
married.
question. All right, the married one?
Yeah.
All right, so you're married, right? So, ladies, you're married. And your ex is going to serve life in prison. And he wants to take you out and apologize for all the hurt he's put you through. Does your spouse have an issue or a reason to be mad?
No, because this nigga going away for the rest of his life.
That's true, too. I feel like that. That's why I feel like I
So,
don't ever answer
yeah,
that
the
question.
initial
Yeah,
situation.
you may need
Yeah.
that apology for closure.
Right.
So the initial situation, they were asking that they actually went with the ex, and the husband is mad. The husband's like not even fucking
But
with them
it's-
or whatever. And so it was like, does he have a reason to be
If
mad?
you love your husband, it's like, and he
I don't think he has a reason
trusts
to be
you,
mad
it's
either.
like nothing to be mad about because it's like it's nothing between y'all. This nigga finna go for the rest of his life, and he just wanna
Right.
apologize.
Would anything
That's
happen that
it.
night?
I have a problem.
Nothing gonna
Okay,
happen.
what happened
Ain't nothing gonna happen that night. Gonna
Okay.
take
Hello.
my ass home, and
Right.
that's gonna be there. I'm gonna give my apology, and you gonna take your ass to jail.
Well, I
That's
have
what
a
they wanted
problem.
was closure,
And
you're
my
right.
problem is,
closure.
y'all address this question only to the ladies, but I mean, women go to jail for life too now. So-
We sure do. We sure do.
Okay.
There's a couple guys I might go to jail for. Maybe.
I'm gonna ride down for mine.
Right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
I don't care. Like his closure doesn't
So
matter.
I'm like
to me.
that. I wouldn't care. I would
Like,
go.
why are you coming to reach out to me? I'm married. Like,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Oh,
what
we
it
was
is.
married. I
That's-
forgot
But
about
you
that.
might need the closure, though. You might have still felt the way.
But how long have I been married?
Right,
though?
exactly.
But
Okay.
it doesn't matter how long you've been married. Because if you're married for a day or 10 years, you should not be.
Yeah, like I'm married.
Honestly,
So
I don't even need no
Yeah,
job.
however
take
you
your ass
feel.
on, do your time.
I
I'm
wish you
the
the
person-
best.
yeah, I'm that
on
person
your
too.
journey in prison. But
I
I'm
wouldn't be
good.
checking
like
for it because
that,
I do
but-
have, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have exes that came home, like that came home and would hit me up now because they're home. Like we grew up together in Queens, and they hit me up. We're living in like a certain city, and they would come be released there, and I'm like, I'm good. Like
Yeah.
there's no reason for me to see
What do we
you.
have to talk about?
Nothing, because I might have to pay for dinner, so I'm not.
Right,
Because
nigga.
what are you doing? Because what are you even doing? Like, what y'all listen, bro? Like, I'm not trying to set myself up like
It's
that.
a no for me.
Listen,
That's
it's
a no
a,
for me, too.
it's a hard no.
It's a
For
hard
moi.
one.
I wish him the best.
You
That's
heard?
it.
I feel like I
Hard no.
squeezed in the last Mac and make a question. Thank you.
We did. Shout out to
Um,
Mac on that. That was good.
Right. So, ladies, besides sex, what else do you do to show your man that he's appreciated?
You spoiled him.
Massage him, spoil
What is
him.
what is Spoil.
surprise him with things. I'm a
What's
big,
spoil? She said you
no,
spoil him, but what does that mean?
like I'm a surprise her. What about you,
Massage
ladies?
him, you ask him how his day. Men like to be asked how you doing.
Like,
Did you
just-
eat?
It's right.
Yeah.
Little
It's
tiny stuff.
it's the little things.
Yeah.
That count. Babe, how was your day?
So
Right.
yes, take it long. No, it's not. Shut up. No, it ain't.
How?
Head in the morning. You better shut. I
But
said head in the morning.
if you're his
Head in the
woman,
morning.
if you're his woman, and you know what he wants.
You should know. Yeah, I agree with that. You
My
should know.
I
man.
can't say that because I have a friend that's married and his wife don't know what the hell he likes. She does,
wife need to
she
get him a
does,
new wife.
she
That's what
does
she
things.
wants.
Yeah, she does things based on what she likes.
My
right?
mom is
exactly.
like that. My
So
mom
you
does
have
what
women
she
like that.
wants, and
So
I'm like,
what y'all saying is
I'm
things
a
based.
caterer.
Yeah, but I said you're saying things based off of you, but you have a lot of different personalities in
That's
women,
different.
and some women do things based off of what they like and assume the
which
man
is
likes
crazy.
it.
My mom does that.
Right.
But Tay, what were you saying?
That is. I said some. I didn't say all.
Go ahead, babe.
So I've picked up on a lot of things that my boyfriend likes. So he drinks every now and then. So I'll get him like a small personal with a car. It could be on a Tuesday or a Thursday when I get off work. He comes in after work, and I'm sleeping when he comes in. So when he comes in, it'll be on his pillow. And it'll be like just some kind words of appreciation, and then just
so
something.
So you know his love language.
And you know another thing.
Well, we don't know if that's his love language.
It might
He
be.
likes to drink.
You know another thing. And you know what? There ain't no fucking cheat day.
Stefan, if you don't go, if somebody don't show Stefan the door of somebody, show him get him the fuck out of
Another
here.
thing is that
No.
guys love to.
That is never gonna be my love language.
And know that, and guys love to feel like they're still wanted. You around the house,
Definitely.
babe. You look nice.
You look good.
What can I tell you?
I always
Very
call him
touchy,
sexy
you look
and
good.
handsome.
Me,
On a
I'm
side-
an affectionate person. I love touching
On,
and feeling.
on a
and all that stuff.
psychiatry standpoint,
Affection is very important.
two things that people always want is to be wanted and needed.
Yes.
So
Yes.
wanted and needed is always
Affection
those. But what I'm
especially.
saying is those are the two things in human nature. Is people always want to feel wanted and needed. So what you just said is, of course, that's going to win
what
them over
Pinky
too.
just said was like a great point
Like-
for
Right.
sure.
We around the house, we're like, you gonna eat, get dressed
Like,
up, like,
damn, you look
babe,
good.
you
Yeah,
look
you look
good.
good.
Yeah.
You smell good. You look.
I like to be like,
What the cologne? You
damn.
Yeah, I can definitely make you feel wanted, but needed is the hard part.
You got a headache.
But it's one or the other though.
Like, no.
It don't have to be
It's
both.
all about catering to your man.
I could put that
And
together
that's just
myself.
it. That's one of the bigger things.
Bling-
is catering
being
to your
flirty.
Man. You
But
gotta
this is what
know
y'all failing to
they
realize is everybody don't do that.
No.
No, they don't. No, I noticed that. No, I have.
That's why they get cheated on.
Yeah.
No, I have noticed that though. I have noticed that more recently. That a lot of people are not into, because we talk about this all the time, and we say this, and you seem to be the same. Like, we're pleasers, and we
Yeah,
want to take
right.
care of somebody or whatever. But then you have somebody that is.
You have a female that's like this. They are so concerned on how the dude make them feel. They're not even thinking about how they make the dude feel at all.
50-50.
No, I get that, but I know a few females. I had to say
understand.
something,
No, I know.
and
I know what you're
they're always
saying.
concerned on
And that's
how
why
the
they
dude make
ass
them
getting
feel.
getting cheated
And it's
on.
like,
Okay,
but
so somebody did. Okay, so we were on the radio the other day, and our resident guy, broker, we call him BC, came
I
in.
went on the radio.
No, not you, not
Yeah.
him. We call him BC. I'm not gonna say his real name. Came in and said, "Why do women come in?" And just like Mac said, and I didn't believe it until now. Mac is saying the same exact thing.
that's true.
Why do women wait and do something dependent on the way the man make them feel?
It doesn't go like that.
Because we, I kind of feel like.
I agree with that, though. I do that.
Yeah, definitely. Because I
I
found
do.
myself doing that in the past in relationships, and it was just me securing my feelings,
Yes,
not
same
wanting to
thing.
be.
That makes
bitch,
sense.
You're not gonna make me look
That's true.
stupid.
Sorry,
Make me
you're not gonna make me
That's
look
true.
foolish, or you're not gonna make me feel out of place. And I'm doing all of this for you. So let me see what you can do for me first, and then I'll give you what I know I will do for you.
Absolutely.
But I have a question with that.
It's from the heart.
But I got a question
It's
with
a
that.
matter of how you feel. You're doing it from your heart, and that's your man.
But when you're so,
I understand what
when
you're
your
saying,
guard
though.
is up,
I have a
it
question.
doesn't
I have
matter
a
what
question.
From the
I
heart.
have a question.
Yeah.
So we'll put your guard up there, like something happened for you to
Yes,
feel like that.
definitely.
Right.
I've
So
already
now
been
you're taking
previously
that. So
hurt.
now you're taking that out on the new person.
Yes.
And this is why I always try to
And
tell
you
people.
have to- you
Excuse me.
That's-
This is why I always
that's
try
a
to tell
personal
people.
problem.
Hold on, one at a time. I always try to tell people. you can't heal before you get into a new relationship. Because you carrying old luggage into a new situation. And that's not fair. That's not fair to the new person.
That's big facts.
It's not, but we do it anyway because we already.
That's not okay.
We want to be.
That's not okay though.
We want to be. It's not. It's not, but we do it anyway.
Same thing though.
But I'm just saying, like, that's where
they
it's
carry
supposed
shit into their next relationship. Tomatoes. I hear you.
Lettuce
I hear
and
you.
sandwiches.
But guys do the same thing. They bring a lot of big
because they'll say
into the new relationship as well.
Women have tried them and have got over on them, and they're not about to do that, but they still stay with that woman.
You know what?
Yeah, it's something that we both do, but it's something that you mentally, and this is why I'm noticing nowadays a lot of people are going to therapy. A lot of people need someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know what? That's one thing that I've learned over the years. Like my dude.
Yeah.
Like when we got together, I used to be so mean to him. Like,
Really?
what do you want? Like,
Why?
what do you want with me? Like, I done did this. I done
Like,
did
who
that.
sent you?
Like, what? I really thought that. Like, why do you like me? Like, what? Like, 'cause I know, like, I was a motherfucker. So it's like this man loved me, and he's trying to show me that he loved me, and it took a lot. And I used to just beat him down, like I used to be so mean, thinking that why, like it was fake, but he really did love me for me, and I had to let go of the past trauma of the guys that I dealt with, and realize that this man really loved me for me.
Right.
And
At
once
least you were
I
able to
let
do that.
go, we've been together 13 years now.
Right.
At least you were able to do that.
Okay, because claps is free.
Hello, let's go.
And
Let's
that's
go.
just what it is. Like we drag this luggage from our past relationships.
Right.
We miss that we really got a good person there that love us for us, and we holding on to the past. Like why? I mean, like I done did shit in my life, so I'm like, why? Like, what do you? I really thought that, like, why? Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you want from me? Like, I really thought that.
He wanted your love.
No, I know, but
Right.
you know me. You know I done did shit in my life. I'm like, I really thought it was fake, but he really did love me for me. And he like to tell me, like, Pink, everybody done did shit in their life.
Right.
I love you for you. I done
Right.
did shit in my, and once I realized that, that's when I realized this man really loves me, and that's when I changed my whole life.
Right.
Well, at least you actually were able to realize that we love you too. We all love you here too, and I appreciate you for coming out. Mac and I both and everybody here, we appreciate you, Pinky, for coming out. Thank you so much. We gotta end the night. We actually have to wrap it up. She's the realest. Probably our realest guest so far. I love it. I love it.
Right.
Shout out to Pinky. Say it again, Teddy. It's Pinky. 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 No.
Yeah. Yeah. New headlines, they ain't even know. Tryna air 'em out, they tryna keep it low. This the gossip everybody finna talk about. Welcome to the Mac and MEEKA show. New headlines, they ain't